Hello and welcome to Chat Show. Well, my guest today hails from across the pond, and although a relatively new name to us Brits, in the US he's already enjoying chart success, and his debut album, Chariot, has already gone platinum. Currently over here touring, he's taken a break today to have a bit of a chinwag with Chat Show. So it's my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Gavin DeGraw. Hi, Gavin.
Hello.
Hello. You're a bit tired, aren't you?
I'm so tired.
Yeah.
But I'm going to chinwag with you for a while.
Chinwag. Do you like
yes,
that word?
I am.
It's
I like
a very
it.
British word.
It's excellent.
Yes. Well, welcome to the UK.
Thank you.
It's only your second visit, isn't it?
Second visit, yeah. I came here once about 2 months ago, and I spent 4 days sort of just running around. I never had a chance to see anything. All I saw was the backs of cars.
You need to do the tourist thing.
Yes, I do.
With that in mind, Chat Show has brought you some gifts.
Oh, all right.
Now, just here, I have a plate of British delicacies, if I can pull this chair around. Here we are. Monsieur DeGraw, voilà les délicacies.
Yes.
Anglais. Ta-da!
Wow, what is it?
Now, that's a very interesting question. This is a Scotch egg. It's an interesting concept that us Brits came up with. Or should I say the Scots came up with? In fact, I don't actually know.
Yes.
And these surrounding it are pork scratchings. Now, you're
Interesting.
not vegetarian, are you?
No, I'm not.
Okay. So, if you'd like to taste one.
Okay.
It's a crackling.
I'm going to try a snack then.
Very crunchy. You don't look convinced.
It tastes good, but it feels like I'm chewing on a quarry.
Yeah, oh, nice simile there. I like that.
Yeah?
You're a very inarticulate man, I can tell.
Thank you.
We'll get onto your songwriting and...
What about the
in a minute.
Scotch
Now,
egg
the
thing?
Scotch egg. Let me explain. What a knife.
I think I might have had one of these before,
No, I'll be devastated if you have.
but it didn't look like that.
Would you like to try some?
Of course I do.
There we go. Just grab a half and have a bite.
Okay.
So it's pork meat, an egg in the middle.
Okay.
And
But it's not warm.
No, we have them cold. It's a salad thing.
Really?
Hmm.
Okay,
I
I'll
think you
try.
can have them hot, actually. It just depends what you like.
Cuts in the teeth.
Yeah, that is a slight problem with it.
Mm.
What do you think? You know what, I'm going to leave them there for you to snack on throughout the interview. You
That's
might,
actually really good.
you might acquire a bit of a taste for them.
I think I'd like it better if it was hot, though.
Oh, okay then. We'll try.
Is that an American
There's a
thing?
microwave in here. Maybe. I don't know.
Think?
Yeah, maybe. Now, you're hail from New York. Let's get back to
Yes.
get back to you. And you've lived in Manhattan, and
Yes.
lived in Manhattan.
Yes,
but
I
you
have.
didn't grow up in the city itself, did you?
No. I grew up,
Country boy.
yeah, I grew up in the country. Yeah.
Now, it has been quite tough for you, hasn't it, gigging in New York before
Yeah.
before the fame hit.
Yeah.
You know, you had a pretty tough time. But I've read a bit about your gigging. What was the lowest point for you? Can you remember a real low point?
Yeah, there were a lot of them. The lowest point, I was bellhopping at a hotel.
Okay.
Yes. And it was actually a British woman.
Oh
Upset
no!
me.
Oh God!
And she insulted my intelligence, and she said that I had missed these elevators that were coming by, and she needed her luggage from downstairs. And I said, well, I'm waiting on the proper elevator because only particular elevators go downstairs. And she called me an idiot and whatever else. And her husband came over and started yelling at me.
Oh no!
And I was like, hey man, it's cool. I was like, I'll be right back with your stuff. So I went downstairs and I opened up their luggage and I began just ripping everything to pieces.
You didn't.
Yeah, and I like ripped all her clothes. And then I found his briefcase and I broke it open and I like tore up all his paperwork.
And I thought you were.
And then I put it all back in.
Oh really? Clever.
Yeah.
Not the idiot she was.
So
I see. Yes, very
I
nice.
put everything back in.
Yeah.
And I gave it to another bellman. And I said, tell him I have to go to the bathroom and you're taking care of the rest.
Yeah.
And he said, all right, I'll do that. And that was my last day.
Gavin.
Here you go.
And I thought you were such a nice boy.
I am a
see
nice
all
boy.
these sordid details.
But you know,
about
when people are really terrible to you, they deserve terrible things to happen to them.
Yes. Okay.
I really believe
Yeah, I think what goes around comes around, I think is the saying, isn't it?
I think so. And I would like to help advance that process.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Now, gigging
Yes.
is your big thing. I mean, you played live in Manhattan, especially for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know if you think that playing live is the best way to sort of better yourself as a musician.
I think so. I think that it's really, really important to expose yourself to audiences and perform for them material that you're writing. and to hone your skills as a singer or as a player, because you really get an honest answer out of the audiences
Sure.
when they don't know who you are.
Are you worried that when you become more successful, audiences who will you just have not just fans, because obviously fans are the most important people, but you know, you're not going to have that sort of criticism as easily accessible to you. Just see what I mean?
In some ways, yes, I agree with you. But I already have done so much of that sort of feeling out of audiences beforehand, with so many songs, with several albums worth of songs, because I played for years before getting a record deal, so I have several years worth of material. So I feel very comfortable with the actual material, with the actual songs.
Excellent.
You know, so at this point I'm just sort of tweaking my performance of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, excellent. Right, well, I'm afraid that's what we've got time for in part one, Gav, but we do come back in part two, because I'm going to be chatting to Gavin a little bit more about his music and subjecting him to some more British cuisine, so don't go away.
Ooh.